Here we go. Okay, it's about time. Gail, are you still here? I always forget I have to turn off my VPN when I start this. Oh boy. I'm seeing the red line go across. I don't know if that means that. I don't know what that means. Anyway, the VPN prevents me from connecting. So it always takes me forever to figure out how to turn it off. And it's very glitchy on my end. Gail, are you still here? I'm going to sit in here with a bowl of ice cream. I'm going to later. Hi, Yvonne. You going to go try to mow again?
Mm-hmm. Get as much of that backyard as I can.
Yes, please.
Because I'm going to have to go high power on the majority of it.
I know.
Get at least half of it. And then I'll do the other half
Well,
tomorrow.
I wish you would see if you can get.
I've tried. Every time I go over it, it bogs it
Even
down.
if you lift it.
And when I bring it down, it's... Yeah, we're going to need something like a gas-powered, a professional motor.
I know.
It's got better torque.
I'm trying to find somebody.
Doodlebug.
Oh, you want to see my sock, Gail? Here it is.
Oh, it's coming along.
There's my sock.
It's coming along. Doodlebug.
I am, I think I'm about halfway through my repeats. Vanilla, Linda. Here's the sock. Here's my heel flap. So it's coming along. The 2 strands really slows me down. Severely slows me down. Thanks, Yvonne. I'm really loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah, I love the color. It's very, very camo. Very camo colors. Am I glitching for anybody else? I'm really glitching here. Let me shut my other tab. I have another tab open. Let me get rid of that. That might help. And maybe turn the Wi-Fi off my phone. That usually helps too. That'll help. A little glitchy. Okay, I turned the Wi-Fi off. Maybe that'll help. Turn the TV off. We got to conserve resources, right? Yeah, it's a lot glitchy here. So what's everybody else working on? Yes, ice cream, and I'm going to regret it later. I will regret it later. I am what? Glitchy, Linda? Sorry. I'm trying to fix it. You've been really busy, Yvonne. So that's okay. If you don't finish them, or if you don't want to, it's okay. Shoot for next year. I know it's been crazy busy around there. Another crochet shawl, Gail. Which pattern? Oh, a pattern of your own, did you say? I'm starting to, just my own pattern, yeah. What shape? Triangle? I'm going to regret this later. I know it. But I wanted something cold and something kind of sweet. Yeah, that's Yvonne from Manitoba, where all the fires are. They have not had a drop of rain. Well, maybe a drop. 6x6 granny square Afghan. Wow. You're about halfway through. That's awesome. Oh, it's smoky there today. Ugh. Man. I've been praying, Yvonne. I've been praying that the Lord send you guys some rain. Yeah, I'm sorry it's glitchy, Linda. I've done everything I can do. Started with granny triangle, then some rows of double crochet, then Suzette. I love Suzette stitch. Then singles and bobbles. I love bobbles. I bet that's a lot of fun. They haven't had rain in forever, Gail. Yvonne says her grass is just crispy. Yeah, the heat broke here too. We've got 2 days of weather in the 70s. So thankful for that. I need to put that away. Oh, it's better now? Okay. Does anybody else get Crochet or Knit Nation? Does anybody else get these? It has been a very extreme summer. Man. Yeah, we were in heat warning last week. It's been crazy hot here. Just crazy hot. And the humidity makes it even worse. It's not bad, Gail. I may unsubscribe from the crochet one. I haven't really looked through it yet, but I don't know that I would benefit much from it, because the part that I like about it is you get free patterns. And in this one, there's a pattern for, well, I'll show it to you. It's so cute. It's really cute. I don't think that I would ever do it, but it's cute. Where's it at? It talks about lace, bobbin lace. Here it is. It's a amigurumi. Do they call it amigurumi even though it's knit? It's cat. Isn't he cute? I think he's adorable. And it says it's intermediate, but it looks like it's nothing but knit and knit front back. So I don't know. I don't know what makes it intermediate. Maybe it's the finishing, but that's adorable. My granddaughter would love that. So who knows? I may try it one of these days. But according to a video I watched the other day, I am technically a beginner. So I think it was you, Gail, that said that, no, I'm not a beginner. Yeah. According to Norman, was it? Yeah, it was his article at Nimble Needles. I'm a beginner. It would make an adorable Christmas gift if I celebrated Christmas. I really don't anymore. But it would just make a cute gift, especially for a cat lover. I am officially a knitter. I certainly am. I don't know that I would say I'm a very good knitter. Like I told my friend Jeanette, slow and steady, because I don't want to make mistakes. And the way to avoid mistakes is to go slow. But even going slow, I've made a few mistakes. But I was able to fix them. Well, I've made 1.5 pairs of 1 3/4 pair of socks. Oh, now you tell me, Gail, socks are not easy. Now you tell me. They're easy until you get to the heel and to the toe. But between the toe and the heel is more difficult. But my friend Jeanette has started her first sock, and she is working a sock on a 9-inch circular, and she's to the point where she's at the heel, and she's discovering that it's not very easy with a 9-inch circular to do the heel. Yeah, Yvonne, they say we all make mistakes. Even crocheters make mistakes. I haven't had a chance to use them yet, but I mean, for the money, $32, and you get a set that's comparable to Xiaogu. And I took the 2.25 that I had pulled out yesterday and held it side by side with the same size Xiaogu needle. And I'm not kidding you guys. I couldn't tell the difference. I could not tell the difference. Even the taper is the same length. There's no difference. So it's crazy how, I mean, I haven't used them yet, but they feel sturdy. I mean, I'm sure if you tried hard enough, you could probably break the thinner ones. But for $32 as opposed to $300, no brainer. These are, I put the link, Yvonne, the Amazon link on the short. So if you go back and find my short that I did yesterday, you'll see the link. Are the cables interchangeable? No. The joins on this set are very tiny. Very tiny. So I imagine if you had another set that had really tiny joins, this might be compatible. Hi, Joyce. Gosh, all my good friends are here. All except for Bernadine, all the important people in my life are here. So other than wanting to use these cables for another set, why do you need to have them compatible? These are swivel cables, for heaven's sake. Swivel cables for $32? Yeah, $300 for ChowGoo versus $32 for these. I'm so glad I found them. I'm so glad I found them. My only complaint is it was missing a 3.5. So here's what I did. It's missing a 3.5 millimeter. So I ordered another set today. So when it comes, because I didn't want to return this one. I didn't want to return it as defective. So I ordered another set for the same price. And I'm going to put the other 3.5 in here and then report that one as defective and return it and get my money back. And then some other poor slob like myself will receive it as, new but barely used, and maybe the 3.5 may not be as important to someone as it is to me. Yeah, I love swivel too, Gail. I bought 4 sizes of swivel cables for my Knit Pro birch needles. And those are going to be my go-to cables. Why mess with those other cables that have such memory in them and drive you crazy? Yep, good idea. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, I didn't want to have to spend the $32 again, but, it'll be here. I think it said Tuesday. The t-shirt that I got today, I'm going to return because I took a chance and ordered the women's extra large, but the sleeves are too short. I don't like sleeves up here. If they don't cover me all the way to my elbow, I don't want to wear them. My mistakes are part of my unique crochet style. Here's the difference between crochet mistakes and knit mistakes. If you drop a stitch in knit, it's going to unravel all the way down. Crochet, if you skip a stitch or something, it's not going to mess up your whole project. That's the difference. So, when you have mistakes in knitting, you can fudge some of them, but a drop stitch you cannot fudge. Nope. You cannot fudge drop stitch. Oh, somebody's inquiring about some yarn. Oh, my sock yarn. You still have the yarn? Yes. Some of my Mary Maxim from my sock club when I was course, I picked it, I think, before I knew that I was going to be knitting socks. So if they don't sell, I might keep them. I don't know why, but I love knitting. I love it too, Yvonne. I'm a child of God too, Linda. I was a bit surprised. Let's see, Gail. I'm always a bit surprised sometimes at what I have done in previous row. Wonder if it was brain fart. I love both. I love both too, but I think I love knit a little bit more at this point in my life. You took what, Joyce? I just really enjoy it. I really do. And I went and looked at my silk today. I too love knitting. More than crochet, Joyce? You know, I still haven't finished that cowl, Joyce, that you and I made together. I still haven't finished it. I come across it every time I go through my project bags in my yarn room, and it's still screaming at me. The only reason I'm crocheting is the yarn was splitty. Actually, you know what, Gail? According to Bernadine, because she's making a knit blanket, and she's using Karen Simply Soft, and she said it's not as splitty knitting it as when you crochet with it. But show of hands, how many in here know about S twist and Z twist on a yarn strand? How many know about that? Okay, you tried knitting with it? Didn't work. Oh, it's not very twisted. Yeah, Karen Simply Soft is extremely splitty. I think I tried it once a long time ago. Well, a long time ago, probably sometime in 2022. Yeah, it's the direction of the twist, Gail, but it plays a big part in so many things. In when you are stitching, when you are casting on, it makes a big difference. You don't pay attention to it? Well, it's causing me trouble because my yarn twists all the time. But I think S twist is probably more common than Z twist. Have you shown me that yarn, Gail? I think it's yarn that you've shown me before that you got. But anyway, my yarn twists all the time. So, you know, every few rows or every few rounds, I have to hold my yarn up, dangling my project to let it untwist. Oh, you just picked it up today? What is what, Linda? Yvonne, you and I have talked about that. Or was it you and me that talked about it? Or me and Bernadine? And I thought I had it figured out. I thought that if I changed the way that I cake it off of my Swift, that would make a difference. That's what Yvonne and I talked about. But it didn't make any difference. So I watched a video. I can't remember the name of the channel. She's been on YouTube for a long time because some of her videos are like 6, 8, 9 years old. So she explained it like this. So you think about a spool of ribbon. If you grab at the end of that ribbon and you pull it straight up, it's going to twist. If you grab that end of that ribbon and just pull it out, it's not going to twist. So that's what I've been trying to do. As well as winding my yarn different, because before, when I would put my yarn on my Swift, the Swift was going counterclockwise, but my winder was going clockwise. I didn't realize that till lately. You don't get the twisting, Joyce? What's your secret? I get twisting all the time. All the time. I got it on that blue yarn. I'm getting it on this green yarn. And I'm doing outside pull. I'm not doing, well, no, on this one I'm doing inside pull. So if you pull from the inside, it's the same thing as pulling up on that spool of ribbon. It's still going to twist. It is annoying. It's so annoying because your strand ends up, if you don't let it untwist, that strand gets super tight. I mean, it's probably beneficial for the sock that your twist is that tight, but your yarn is probably not going to go as far. Yeah, it gets tighter. So what I need a spindle. I need a spindle. I don't have one, so that I can put my cake on it and I can pull from the outside and it shouldn't twist anymore. Oh, yeah, S and Z twist, Linda. If you hold up your yarn strand, if the plies go like from left to right, that's an S twist. If they go from right to left, that's a Z twist. Yeah, I know, Gail, I've seen them, but I just never thought before that they were very practical for me. But I guess now I'm going to have to rethink that, because that twist drives me insane. Drives me absolutely crazy. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm unwinding from my Swift in a clockwise fashion, so that I'm twisting it on the cake yarn winder in a clockwise fashion. And that should at least have everything going in the same direction. And then when I pull it off, it should not twist anymore. I hope. In the meantime, I hold it up and I let it untwist. And it's even worse with 2 strands. It twists that much faster with 2 strands. So, but there's not much light. I don't know if I turned on a lamp, if it would matter. But I had to detach it from the other 9-inch circular. So I've got 2 sets of 9-inch needles in here. Yeah, I've got 2 sets. So I've got the new 10-inch that I just got. I've got that down here for when I join back. And then I've got the 9-inch for up here. And it's challenging with double strands because it's thicker. I like it. So here's the 2 colors. You probably can't really tell. It's like a goldy olive with this army green. It's pretty. I think it's pretty. And he'll love it. And then I've got, where's my other one? I've got my shorty that I haven't worked on. So I've got that one going here. And then my pink one is in the kitchen. I'll watch mine. I hand roll mine. Well, that might solve my problem, Linda. If I hand rolled it. That's very time consuming. But if I did them all in a ball, they probably wouldn't twist. I don't know. Because that ball can go wherever it wants to go. Yeah, I know you do. Yvonne used Magic Loop, and I have used the Magic Loop. I like it. I do like it. And that's really the reason why I got this set. So that I'd have a 2.25 that I could do Magic Loop. So I may switch one of my socks to this and try it out. I bet it's going to be a whole lot nicer than that other needle that I used with that cord that had a lot of memory in it. Maybe it makes a difference because I hand roll most of my yarn instead of making it. And when I came it, when I take it, pull it from the outside, but I'm not sure. Hand roll. Well, I was pulling mine from the outside too, Joyce, when I was caking it, and that wasn't making any difference. But it's because I was pulling straight up versus pulling it out and letting the cake turn. That's why it was twisting. So again, the example of the spool of ribbon, if you pull it straight up, it's going to twist. If you pull it out and let the spool twist, it's not going to twist. So who knew that physics would need to be employed when it comes to knitting? I don't remember having this problem in crochet, but maybe I did. Maybe I did. By the way, if any of you are looking for knitting tools, a really good seller on Etsy, the name is Handsome Fibers, and she has some good prices on stuff. Pretty good prices, and she has free shipping. Square needles. Wasn't it you, Gail, that told me about that you use square needles? I don't have a single pair of them. And every time I see them, I think of you. Yep. Nope. I've not even held a pair. So I don't even know how they would feel for me. Can you explain that, Gail? How they feel different than standard needles? And you're an English knitter, right? I think you're an English knitter. Yeah. So for Continental, I don't think for me it would make a difference. I can kind of see where they would if you're an English style knitter and you throw. But for Continental, I don't know that it would make any difference. And by English, I mean you're holding your yarn in your right hand. Some call it throwing, Yvonne. I've heard a lot of people call it throwing. And do you use the metal or the wood, Gail? I might have to try. I might have to buy me one, just one size. I don't know what size I would use. You use the metal? Which brand? Addy? Or let's see, I'm trying to think who else. Knitter's Pride. Do they have a metal? No. I don't think Chowgu has a metal needle. Okay, yeah, that's Addy. Scassell, Addy. When did you discover those? How long have you been using them? Are the rockets square, Joyce? No, because I've got the Addy rockets. Well, these are click, Addy click rockets. I don't even know what all sizes are in here. I think the smallest is a 4. What's the smallest? 3.75 is the smallest. Yeah. Which is not very small. Is that, Yvonne, is that the one with one needle longer than the other? That's the one that I just got. Whoop, what fell? Something fell. Oh. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I'm using, Yvonne, to finish Sam's sock smooth. There's a company here in Canada called Collage. They're really square, not the softened edges. Joyce, do you have a square needle? I think I'm going to turn this lamp on. I don't know if it'll make any difference. Google square knitting needles. I think I've got all the needles I need. I've got this set, and I've got this set, and I've got all of these. And I've got the new carbons that I got for my birthday. I don't think I need any more needles. Really. I don't think I do. But I would be curious about the square. I just don't think as a continental knitter, I don't know that they would really help me. I recommend these. Seriously. Who else likes melted ice cream? I do. I love melted ice cream. If you like metal needles and you like a good lace tip, Gail, you should check them out. Vanilla, but I'm going to be paying for it later. I'm going to be having tummy trouble like I do every night. More tips or extra cables. With this set, Yvonne, I don't think I need any more. This has everything I need. Blueberries and ice cream. I had some blueberries too in the fridge. I should have thrown some blueberries in there instead of a lemon cookie. Brother, that would have been much better. I forgot about it. Going to have raspberries. Yum. I think that's better. Although, which ones are more seedy? I don't like the hard seeds. Raspberries are very seedy. I love the flavor, but they're very seedy. I don't like the little seeds getting in my teeth. Not a fan of that. Almost all my needles, all interchangeable, are Chowgu, acquired years ago on sale. I have a small Knit Pro set, which works, but I picked 2 to 4 gallon ice cream buckets today. Of raspberries? Only mothers and nurses. I was on an ice cream binge, but just started yogurt, blueberries, and granola. That's a much better option, Gail. Just like cold coffee. Wow. 2 4-gallon ice cream buckets of raspberries today. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Wild raspberries. Man. And do you preserve them? And if so, how? Not that I really need to know, but I'm curious. How do you do you freeze them? I'm guessing you freeze them. That is a lot of berries. Yay, the backyard got mowed. At least some of it. Or jam. She freezes them. Then I make jam. Yeah, because when you freeze them, that kind of, when they thaw, that kind of ruptures all the stuff inside and it would be just mush, right? Anyway, so that'd be perfect for jam. Or we have berries with ice cream. No, it doesn't rupture the membrane of the fruit. I would think it would. That's nice. You still got sweaty anyway, didn't you?
Yeah. Say it's about half.
About halfway.
Yeah, I got the really tall stuff. And like the bag wasn't even like filling, but because it's so thick and wet, it just would just like bog the blades down. I got a little further up on the hill than I thought I would.
You did?
So dead grass, easy.
Yeah.
So
it's already dying, some of it?
The under stuff, because it's not getting any sun, it's dead. So once it starts dying, I'll hit that hill. Because it didn't give me any issues. The issue now is because that windstorm came through and it kind of bent it down.
Right.
The blade won't grab it. But
okay.
Yeah, got about a foot up the hill.
That's something.
Yeah, it's something. But I also took the sticks out of the fire pit. I'm going to go over that fire pit.
Okay.
It's been kind of an eyesore, but I haven't really known what to do with the sticks. Can't put them out in the trash. They won't take them. Maybe if I stick them in a lawn clippings bag, I'll stick them down in there.
Could you burn them?
They're too small to burn. They wouldn't.
Too small?
Yeah, they wouldn't do anything.
There's not one that would catch that. I thought there was a stick out there that was like that big around.
It's not. I think it's like hardwood or something. It won't turn to ash. So my idea is, like I said, just stick it down in the lawn clippings bag and they'll just dispose of it. So not in the rain box.
Oh, peaches. I got some frozen peaches today from Azure.
Say peaches?
Yep.
I want peaches.
Well, they're like finely diced.
Oh.
So, but they'd be good on ice cream.
Yeah.
But they are frozen.
I might get some vanilla ice cream this weekend.
Okay. Gail, your dog is so cute with the head tilt. You need to post another video of that head tilt. Oh my gosh. So cute. So cute. I don't think I've ever had rhubarb. I don't think I want to try rhubarb. Okay, so his mama was a poodle border collie and daddy was dachshund beagle. Oh my gosh. That's quite a combination. Yeah, he almost looks like, I don't know how big he is, but he almost looks like a black and white version of a Brittany. Yeah, I've heard you pair rhubarb with strawberries. He's 32. Oh, he's little. That's pretty little. 32 pounds? Yeah, that's pretty little. So he's probably not even as tall as your knee, right? He's brown and white. That's right. He's brown and white. But he's got a wavy coat. So that's the poodle. He's a low rider. I'm serious, Gail. I want to see another video of the head tilt. I could watch that all day. I could watch that all day. And you talking to him about wanting a treat and a cookie. So cute. It's funny how some dogs will tilt their head and some won't. Does he watch TV? I would love that, Gail. Does he watch TV? He's so cute, Yvonne. He's just so cute. He does watch. He likes Caesar Milan. Goober watches TV too, and anytime he sees a dog or anything that looks like a dog, he just whines. He whines and whines and whines. So, if I'm watching, a video and I don't know that any dogs are going to be coming on the screen, and poof, there's a dog or a cat, he starts whining because he thinks it's here. Isn't it funny? Some dogs will watch TV. I had a dog. He was like a Pomeranian mix. He never watched TV. Yeah, it's funny. Some dogs will watch and some won't. But it's funny to watch them. It's funny to watch them watch the TV. Oh, he does, Yvonne? He does the head tilt? Goober will tilt his head, but not nearly as extreme as Gail's dog. So your other dog didn't watch TV, Gail? It must be something with their vision. I don't know. I don't know whether it's vision or is it just plain disinterest. I don't know. He's so cute. Yeah, it's funny watching their reaction when they're watching TV. It's funny. I often watch Goober watch the TV to see his reaction. And he'll just sit there and watch like he knows what's going on. Oh, you had a border collie, Gail? Those are some smart dogs. Border collies are very smart. I do too. I love dogs. I used to be a cat person, but then I went to work in a kennel and I became a dog person. I love the howling. I just love the howling. It's so cute. Yeah, border collies are brilliant. They can learn just about anything. Laura's puppy, my daughter, her little miniature golden doodle. Oh my gosh. I told Laura she needs to get him into like agility or something. He needs to use those brilliant brains for something than just being an apartment dog. He is so smart. I mean, she trained him to ring some bells when he needs to go outside. She still works on that, but yeah, he learned it. He's still learning it. Yeah, I think dogs are better too. The woman that I dog sit for that has the 5 dogs, she just got a kitten. So, and apparently this kitten has an affinity for yarn. So I have to dog sit for her in September. So that's not going to be very fun. Having to deal with a new cat. Oh my gosh. And 5 dogs. Yeah, 5. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, cats aren't a lot of work anyway, and it's a small cat, so probably she hasn't figured out how to jump on the kitchen counters yet. But that's something I draw the line. I draw the line at that. That's why I won't get a cat. I mean, I'm not the greatest housekeeper, but something about a cat walking on my counters right after it's been in the litter box is just, I'm sorry, but that's just awful to me. I don't think I can put up with that. I would not like that. How do you keep your cat off the, how did you keep your cat off your counters, Gail? Because they're height seekers. They want to be up high. So most cats, I don't know one that doesn't get up on the counters. But I don't like it. And they claw your furniture and destroy it. So how do you break them of that? Yeah, you can get them a scratching post, but you can't control them overnight when you're sleeping. They just learned. I've heard about the aluminum foil. I've heard about that. That's a lot of aluminum foil. Well, it wouldn't be for me. I don't have much real estate in my kitchen. But, I wouldn't be able to leave my yarn out. There's no way I'd be able to leave my yarn out. So, like right now, I've got my yarn bowl on the floor. If I had a cat, I couldn't do that. So, Jeanette was telling me that that kitten's teeth are so sharp, all it takes is one chomp, and she's chewed her way through that yarn. I'll pass. I will pass. Cats are cute, and they're cuddly, and you can pick them up and you can hold them and they'll purr, and they're cute and all that. But it's not worth everything else to have one for me. You have a cat too, Joyce. I almost caved about a month ago. I almost caved on a cat because happened to be in Kearney at Crochet Group, and I was communicating with this woman who was giving away cats, and one of them was orange, and I have a soft spot for orange tabbies. And I told her that I think I got her address and everything, and I told her I'd be there around 3:00, and I had a moment of clarity, and I didn't go. But they are cute. Ziploc bag and a corner open for yarn. I don't want to have to do all that. I don't want to have to do all that. This is my house. I want to have the freedom to put my yarn where I want to put it. Oh, I don't want to have to make exceptions for an animal. I'm just saying. Gingers are the best. I love an orange tabby. I had one when I was a teenager, and that's probably why I love them so much. Orange tabbies are the best. When they are gone, we're done with cats. I'll stick to enjoying other cats. Yep, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Goober, what are you barking at? Here's Jeanette's cat, if you can see it. I don't know if you can really see it. Little gray and white tabby. Her name is Mira. The good thing is they sleep a lot. Goober, what's the matter? He knocked my pillow. This is my other great purchase. $30. Whole lot cheaper than $90 for a Volare. Oh, hi, Dawn. We rescue cats. We love all cats. I don't say that I don't love cats. I just don't want one. I love cats. They're adorable. I had cats all my life when I was younger. But no. I'm going to be smarter now and not have a cat. One dog is enough for me. And Goober doesn't need a playmate. If he wants a playmate, I'll go get Jack from my daughter and they can play. I don't want another dog. Goober's so cute. Let's see him. There's Goob. Say hi, Goob. He's so cute. I meant for use at dog sitting. What did I miss? What at dog sitting? Oh, the Ziploc bag. I might do that. Goober is 3. Actually, is he 3 now? I think my son got him in 21. The first part of 22.
He's 3, but he's got an old soul.
He does have an old soul.
He's got a very old soul.
I was just telling Sam the other day, he acts like an old man.
He does.
He does act like an old man. But I think that's typical for a big 80-pound dog.
Yeah, he's still 80 pounds.
Huh?
I weighed him at PetSmart. He's still 80.
Is he?
He doesn't really look it.
He's
not tall like you would think an 80-pound dog would be.
no, he's just
Thick.
thick, yeah.
He's a thick boy.
He is a good dog,
Very
Yvonne.
good dog.
He's the best dog.
The bestest.
Gail is going to do a video again of her dog Kramer tilting his head. Remember I showed that to you?
I think so, yeah.
The little Brittany looking dog
Oh, yeah.
with the real extreme head tilt. He's a good, irreplaceable. Yeah, that might be a good idea, Linda. I might think about doing that. And Jeanette has lots of Ziploc bags in her house. So I might just do that and make sure that I don't keep anything down low where that cat can get to it. Because that would not make me happy, camper. That would not make me happy if her cat destroyed. Did I tell you Jeanette got a cat?
Uh-uh.
A kitten?
Really?
Yes.
Or the dog's taking it.
I forgot what she said when I asked her, but it's... Oh, and she took Willow to the vet finally to have her teeth, her nasty teeth pulled.
Oh.
She had 12 teeth pulled. I think that's the number she told me. 12?
Sheesh.
Yeah, almost a third of the whole teeth in her mouth.
Man.
So I'm hoping that helped her breath, because her breath is like butt.
That's usually...
Like butt.
Yeah, that's usually what helps, is getting the rotten teeth out.
Oh my gosh. Well, apparently Willow has always had trouble with her stomach, and she's, since they got her from, she was a puppy mill dog.
Oh.
And she's always had issues with vomiting.
Mm.
So she thinks that the teeth were a result of the vomiting. But I said, maybe it's the other way around. But then she said, no, that she's been vomiting since they had her.
Yeah. All that acid.
So all that acid was breaking down her teeth.
Yep. 100%.
But I hope that helps her breath, because her breath is nasty. Awful. I'm going to scoot. It's been fun visiting with y'all. Thank you for coming, Gail. I'm so glad we got to chat a little bit. You popped in to say hi. By the way, before you go, are you still painting?
I'm going to go get water.
Yay. Where you're at?
Apple Market.
Okay.
Just going to get a couple gallons. Hold this up till I can actually get some bottles filled.
Okay. Good. I've not painted in a year and a half. Are you going to do it again? I would like to have one of your paintings. It's okay, Goob. You don't need to get up and watch him leave. It's okay. There's really no room for you up here. You want to come up? Come on. He's going to knock my... Okay. Whoa. Okay, get up there. Go on. I hope you do it again, because you do wonderful, beautiful work. It's beautiful. And that kind of painting just fascinates me. Sometimes I'll watch videos. How do you describe your method of painting? Splatter painting? Is it called splatter painting? Oh, it is. Oh, he's in the shot. Did Daddy go get water? Did Daddy go get water? Yeah, the acrylic pour. Oh my gosh. It's so cool. It is so cool. So cool. I love watching it. And it truly is mesmerizing. So, Gail, if you get back into it, I would love to have something from you. I bet it is addictive. It's very satisfying to watch. So I bet it's more satisfying to actually make them, especially if you know what you're doing. And there's so many tools of the trade. You use a blow dryer, you can use a comb, you can use straight edges. Oh my gosh, so many tools you can use to make things look a certain way. It's so cool. So think of me when you get back into it, because I would love to have one. What colors? I have maybe an 800. 800, you think? Oh my goodness. Well, if you know me, you know my colors are purple and green. You know I love purple and green. Or even just very different shades of green. I love green. Like foresty greens, like the sock. Not so much warm greens, more of the cooler greens. You have some purple and green? You didn't finish? Yeah, you got to redo your table and chairs. That's going to take you a while, Yvonne. Well, Gail, get back and get in touch with me and we'll figure something out. I'm not in any hurry, so don't feel like you need to be in a hurry. Just let me know and I'll pay you. Cool. I'm looking forward to it. But again, no hurry. No hurry. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm going to pay you for it. I'm going to pay you for it. Something. Okay, Gail. Good night. Don't forget the head tilt. Don't forget the video. I want the video. Either put it on your page or do it just for me. I don't care. But I want like as long a video as you can muster to make. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to pay you for it. I will talk to you soon. He is willing. Yes, he is, especially if you mention cookies. He's so cute. He's so cute. God bless you, Gail. You have a good night. Also, we'll talk to you soon. Happy crocheting. Bye, Gail. I am going to get knitting. I do all my best knitting at night. I'm a night knitter. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Need more thumbs. Yvonne, how was your company? How did your visit go? Assuming that they left. Well, you're a night knitter because your days are so busy. Your days are so busy. That's why you knit at night. I'm a night knitter just because I don't know. I seem to be less shaky at night. Oh, they stayed only a day. Was it a nice visit? And did you go to your LYS? September for a long weekend. Good. Did you go to the yarn store? Oh boy. What did you get? Do tell. I want to hear what you got. You spent a fortune. That's not hard to do at an LYS. Bought some wool. Animals fed, dishes clean, laundry folded. Okay, cool, Joyce. Hi, Beverly. Thanks for joining us today. You got sock yarn. What kind of sock yarn? What colors? Beverly, I don't think that I've ever seen you here or commenting on my channel. Yeah, if you go to her Facebook page, Joyce, I think she's got some there. Okay, yeah, send me pictures, Yvonne. I'd love to see it. As for Gail's paintings, let's see. Gail, Gail. Ah, there's her dog. That's Kramer. Oh gosh, that looks good. Okay, where's some of her pictures? Oh, here's one. Isn't that cool? Ooh, there's another one. Ooh. That's cool. Very cool. It's way prettier if you see the actual picture. Very cool. Oh, look, speaking of rhubarb cobbler with ice cream and fresh basil. Ugh. Well, darn. It's too dark. Rhubarb cobbler. That's from Gail. And that was just a couple weeks ago. Ooh, boy. Oh, that must be her inspiration. I don't know. Anyway, that's her art. I commented on last video, was live, I think. Oh, okay. Beverly, do you crochet or knit or both? I'm happy to have you here. We're at an hour and 20 seconds. Goodness. I haven't done this in a long time. Both? Awesome. Do you have a favorite? I'm only asking because I'm new to knitting, and right now knitting is my favorite. And how long have you been doing each of them? I'm curious. I love my knitting. Here's my sock for my son. This is sock number 2. I'm on the heel flap. So that should be finished by this time next week. What do you like to knit mostly, and what do you crochet the most? Were you asking that to Beverly? Probably. Yeah. Let's see. I can knit, easy stitch. Can't seem to get my hands to purl. Oh. Purling is sure different. And I have my own technique. It might be a little bit unconventional, but it works for me. Do you continental, or are you an English knitter? And how long have you been knitting? Yeah, I don't really like to purl, especially that very first stitch. That very first stitch for me. And I've seen different ways, or one different way. If you have to purl your edge stitch, I saw a different way to do it, and I saved it. I think I saw it on a Facebook video, but I have not used that method yet. I probably saved it. Let's see. Saved. All types. Videos. Might have been a Patty Lyons. Yeah, how to purl the first. Oh, anaplexis. Do any of you follow anaplexis? Okay, so to purl the first stitch. Oh. I can't even begin to describe that. So okay. I'm going to try to explain this. Okay, so you start with a yarn over, then you go into your purl like you normally would, then you go back and you wrap your yarn again, and then you go in the front of the stitch knitwise, and then you pull it off. That was on May 29th. So if you follow anaplexis, it's too bright. Anna, one word, Anna, ANNAPLEXIS. Yes, everything gets easier the more you do it. I do grannies, just did my first rectangle grandma. Seems like forever crochet. Later I learned knit scarves, 2 or 4 strand. I can knit easy. Okay, 2 or 4 strand. Did you finish your sun socks? I am on the heel tab, or the heel flap of sock number 2. So I will likely finish it tonight. After a few rows, I have to take a break because it's double stranded and it just really taxes my fingers, because it's just hard. It's hard with the 2 strands and the same size needle. So I'm hoping, once I finish the heel flap and then do the gusset and all of that jazz and start working on the foot, I'll fly through the foot. I could probably do the foot in one day and then do the toe the next day. So maybe 3 days. 4 strand, both sides, same, 2 strand, definite front or back. I don't know what you mean by 4 strand. You're using 4 strands of yarn? Both sides the same. 2 strand, definite front or back. Does anyone understand that? I know, Yvonne, it's too bright. I couldn't show it to you. That's why I told you you should look her up on Facebook and follow her. Because her and Patty Lyons have really helpful shorts on Facebook all the time. I just got that. Yes, Gail, I got it. I haven't watched it yet, but I will. I was showing people some of your pictures. Okay, here we go.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you thinking you might like a cookie? Is that what you have on your mind? Is a cookie or a toy? Would you like more? A cookie or a squeaky toy? Where's your squeaky pizza? Where's squeaky pizza? Oh, it's not outside. Did you go out on the deck? You think it's time to go to bed soon? Yeah? Is it time for sleeping? You maybe can have a cookie before you go to bed. Would you really like to have a cookie? A good cookie? A little one, not a big one tonight. Okay? Because you didn't eat a lot today. You're such a good boy. Say hi, Auntie Donna.
He's looking for me.
She's not at the door. Say hi, Auntie Donna.
He's looking for me.
Kramer, Donna requested this video. She said, have Kramer do some head tilts. So this is for Auntie Donna.
Oh, see, now Goober's whining.
No, she's not at the door.
You can't get down. No, sit.
So she's coming to the door.
Sit. Look, there's Kramer. Look at Kramer. Thank you, Gail. I'm going to watch that over and over. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Watch out. You're gonna destroy something falling down. Do you want to get down? Okay, go get down. Go get down. Go on. Thank you. That was funny. Here, Sam's got to watch it now. Push play.
Are you hungry? You would like a cookie? Is that what you have on your mind? Is a cookie? Or a toy? Would you like more?
Oh my gosh.
Or a squeaky toy? Where's your squeaky pizza? Where's squeaky pizza?
That made my day, Gail. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Did you go on the deck? It's time to go to bed soon. Is it time for sleeping? You maybe can have a cookie before you go to bed. Would you really like to have a cookie?
Gail says he's head tilting, listening to me. Listen to it.
Hi, Auntie Donna. Yeah, no, she's not at the door.
Did you see him look at the door
Yeah.
like I was there?
Donna requested this video.
Hi, Maureen.
Said have Kramer do some head tilts.
All my good buddies are here today.
Beautiful dog.
Isn't he adorable?
He is.
He's
How
adorable.
old is he?
Doesn't he look Brittany to
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
He's got like 4 different breeds in him.
How old is he?
How old is Kramer, Gail? If you're still here.
About 5, 6, maybe 4.
I think she calls him a puppy, so he must be
Oh, wow,
younger than
okay.
that.
He's pretty chunky.
How you doing, Maureen? Just over a year old.
Oh wow, yeah. So he's very round.
He's so cute.
He's round.
Oh my goodness, he's cute.
Very friend-shaped.
Very what?
Friend-shaped.
Friend-shaped?
Friend-shaped.
Friend-shaped, Sam says. He's cute. I'm gonna watch that over and over and over.
It's like a.
Whenever I need a laugh, I'm gonna watch that video.
So the whole friend-shaped thing comes from. It's all these like.
He's a low rider, she says.
Yeah. It's all these like baby sharks and like baby predator animals, and someone always puts because they're so cute. They'll put if not friend, why friend shaped?
Oh.
If not friend, why friend shaped? Small. SMOL, small.
Some people call him fun size.
Friend size.
Fun size.
If not friend, why friend sized?
Come over here and say hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh. Hello.
That's my Sam.
Yeah.
Sam going to learn how to knit or crochet with you someday.
No.
That's a big, quick no. I've offered to teach him. Nope. Working on scrap blanket. Gail says hi, Sam.
Hi,
Yvonne
Gail.
says hi, Sam. Maureen says hi,
Oh,
Sam.
hello everybody.
And I'm sure Joyce is in there somewhere doing something, so I'm sure she says hi. Does Sam want a cookie?
I do tricks.
He does tricks, he says. Your dad crocheted and tatted. Wow.
Oh wow.
I thought only women did tatting. That's really cool. Yeah, Joyce said hi, Sam.
No Joyce.
He crocheted and tatted. You know, some prisons have crochet and knitting groups.
Yeah, I know.
It's good for you. It's really good for you. Get your mind off your troubles and helps you create. It makes you create stuff like socks, right? Like socks for the ones you love. You made the most beautiful tatted doilies. That's really cool, Yvonne. Did you put one of those in the fridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm thinking about taking the mower to lid this. It's because her mower just it frustrates me. It's gas powered.
What's wrong with it?
It's the chute just won't stay open, and I've tried everything. It won't stay open. So.
Okay.
And it's so long now that it's just gonna bog down every foot. So.
Right.
I'm just gonna take it. If I don't go tomorrow,
Oh, she sent another one.
then I'll go.
You need another cookie. The 2 cookies wasn't enough.
That name too, Kramer. That's such an interesting name. How'd you come up with the name?
No, she's not at the door.
He's looking at the door again.
Was she a fan of Seinfeld?
Another cookie.
Why Kramer, Gail?
A little one. Not a big one.
Or was she a boxing fan?
Go to bed.
Down goes Kramer.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I just love that. You can send those to me anytime, Gail. And chair backs, arms. Yeah, that's not such fine tatted work. Wow. That's awesome.
You have to tell me what she said about why Kramer.
I don't know if she's still in the room. My daughter said regarding my blanket, I don't know what that is, Mom. Pretty bad. Oh, no. Really, Maureen? Oh, my gosh. She said yes, Seinfeld. That's pretty good. Because he's curly. How much of the blanket did you have done, Maureen, that she didn't know what it was? Like the ugly sweater. I don't know about the ugly sweater. Or I forgot about it. How much of the blanket did you have done, Maureen? I'm sure it's beautiful too. Maureen does great crochet work. She makes really nice blankets. I have most of it done. It's just ugly, like the Christmas ugly sweater contest. Oh. So she should have known that it was a blanket. Maureen, did you see my sock? Here's my sock. I'm on the toe flap. I'm on the heel flap. He has moves like Kramer. Well, he's a puppy. So, of course he does. Maureen, you knit too, right? Don't you? Which pattern? The pattern is my favorite vanilla sock by the Unapologetic Knitter, which I probably will never do again. Because I'm not a big fan of, number one, I'm not a big fan of the garter edges on the heel flap. Number two, her pattern is written for DPNs. So I'm going to have to do some mental math when it comes to doing the rest where it joins and all that and doing the toe. I'm going to have to do some mental math. I don't feel bad about it. She just didn't like all the colors. I haven't been practicing knitting. I thought you knew how to knit. You still need to practice? The scarves I did was called Fuzzy Fur Yarn. Fuzzy Fur Yarn. So novelty yarn, Beverly. I think I need to turn that light on. Pardon my backside, you guys. Sorry. That's a little better. I do just need to practice more. I practice every day. You get better the more you do. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, the heel flap joist is the standard. Between the garter edges, it's the standard knit slip heel flap. 1974. Welcome, 1974. I tried knitting once, gave up after 10 minutes, went and bought a sweater from Primark for £2.50 and went to the pub. Well, there's still hope for you, 1974, because I tried twice and the first time didn't take either. Slip stitch heel. I guess that's what it's called. Yeah, it's your regular heel flap stitch with the garter edges. But because it's Sam's, it's 74 or 72 stitches, but I'm double stranding the heel and the toe. So I've got 144 loops on my needle. It's not very fun. It wouldn't be so bad if I hadn't done that. It wouldn't be so bad. But those extra loops make it a little difficult and put a little strain on the digits. Oh, okay, Beverly. Yeah, Bernadine is like one of my best friends. She and I talk almost every day. She's a sweetheart. So I'm glad you found me through her. She's busy making gnomes and knitting blankets. And she told me today that I'm giving her the sock knitting bug, but she's going to finish what she started, and then she'll probably pick up another pair of socks because she loves to knit socks. And I think once I find my perfect recipe, I'm going to love socks too. Joyce, when you sent me my socks, you sent me a pattern. Do you remember what pattern that was? Because I probably filed it away and I haven't laid my eyes on it since. So was it, I don't think it was Crazy Sock Lady. What needles do I like so far? Chowgoo. And I haven't used these yet, but this set I just got from Amazon, I think I'm going to love because these are just like Chowgoo needles. I compared two like sizes last night and you can't even tell them apart. Highly recommend this set for $32. Of course, I just ordered the last one for $32, so they're $39, brand new. There was one set left of used like new, so I got it with the intention of replacing the 3.5 that's missing from this one and returning the other one when I get it. Maybe the Crazy Sock Lady vanilla socks are, oh, it might have been, yeah, because I remember what it looked like, Joyce, and I don't think it was Crazy Sock Ladies. So I'm going to have to look at Hermione's Everyday Socks because I've seen that pattern. I think I have it in my Ravelry. I think. So it might have been that one. Everyday socks are nice. The Hermione socks are very nice, Joy or Yvonne. Oh, I wish they would. Why? Whoops. I don't mean to offend anybody, but why? Why? It's the end of July. Why? Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm tired of it being shoved down my throat. Okay, I'm looking in the wrong place. Library. I'm pretty sure I have that pattern. Let's see. I'm going to have to go through all my socks because whenever I try to narrow down my search, it never does what I want it to do. I want to make the rye socks. Have you seen the rye socks? Everyday sock is free. Yeah, I've seen it. Have you seen the rye socks? Okay, let's see. Patterns. AGRMIONES. Okay, there it is. It's in my library. I knew it was. I'm going to take dogs for a walk. Okay, Joyce. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I'm going to look at Hermione's socks. It's Joyce that's leaving, Yvonne. I think Gail left already. What's brand name? The brand name, oh my gosh. Hang on, I'll look it up. Download. I think I've already downloaded it. Okay. S begins with an S. Let me look it up. I'm going to look it up. It's a Chinese, it's a Chinese brand, but that's where Xiaogu comes from. It is. Come on. The brand, drum roll, SVARTUR. Svarter. You won't be able to see it. It's too bright. It's too bright. It's too bright. SVARTUR. Svarter. And it's the lace. I got the stainless steel because that's got the smaller needles. It's also got a black and a multicolored set that have the larger set. But this one has a 2.25 millimeter, I think it has 2.75, and then a 3.5, 4, no, 3.75. Anyway, it's got smaller needles. It's got smaller needles if you are interested in the smaller needles. But if you want the larger ones, the black or the multicolored, but the reviews for those say that the paint comes off. So I don't know what size needles you'd be interested in, but I wanted to share that with you. You're missing socks as bad as the laundry. What do you mean? You're missing socks as bad as the laundry. I don't know what that means. I'm not missing any socks. I got to put my blinds down. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh. So, Maureen, let me show you my set. So, here's all the needles. The 2.25 is missing because I took it out. But it goes from 2, I think that's 2, to 2.25 to 2.75 to 3.25, 3.5, 3.75, 4, 4.5, and 5. And then the cables, this is almost the best part. This is the second best part, Maureen. The cables are swivel cables. They are not double pointed needles. They're interchangeable. with swivel cords. Anybody else out there love swivel cords? I love swivel cords. I mean, I've only been doing this for 3 months, but I love swivel cords. Where's that one? Let's see. Let me show you the one that I was using before. This is why I decided to get another set. I mean, this doesn't look like it's got a lot of memory, but it sure does. This is what I used to finish Sam's first sock. To do, see? To do magic loop. It's just got way too much memory. Look at that. Can you tell how much memory? Look how much memory that has. That's crazy. I mean, it's better now that I was using it. It's not nearly as stiff as when I first took it out. I've seen those Mindful. The ones I have are black. Mindful are just teal. I think that's the only difference, Yvonne. You couldn't find your socks. What socks couldn't I find? I don't remember losing my socks. I have tons of socks. So anyway, this is what I used to knit Sam's first pair. And it got me through. It was fine. But it was after using this, I decided, okay, something's got to give. So then I decided to get a ChiaoGoo 2.25 fixed needle, 32 inch. So I have that. And that's what I used to compare. I wish I could show it to you, that you could see it. But it's not gonna show up on this camera. You won't be able to tell how close they are. Let's see here if I can find it. Where did I put it? Thought I put it in here. That's 4mm. That's a Licca. DPNs. Where did I put it? Oh my goodness. I need a lesson in organization because I am not organized. I wish I could be. Did I put it in here? Can't. Maybe I did. Yes, I did. Okay. I know this is probably, you're not going to be able to tell. But this is the ChiaoGoo and the Svarter side by side. I don't know what I should. Okay, can you guys see a difference? Tell me if you can see a difference. And if you can, point it out and I'll tell you which is which. Because just looking at them, I can't tell a difference. The taper is exactly the same. The point is exactly the same. Everything is the same. No, right. No difference. Joyce, are you seeing that? There's no difference. They're the same. And even in my hand, weight-wise, I should go weigh them. But it's going to weigh the whole cord, and one is heavier because it's an interchangeable. The difference will be the cords. Okay. Yes. On the off-brand, the cord is thinner. So I will demonstrate that. I got to separate them. Okay. So this is the off-brand. This is the ChiaoGoo. A little bit thinner, but I don't think that's going to make that much difference. Could it kink? Yeah, maybe it will. Maybe it will. But I don't think that's going to be the end of the world. I'm not going to force it to kink. But you guys, they're the same. They're the same. And if I hold these up side by side and compare the length without the connector, they're the exact same length. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. I mean, there's not even a millimeter difference. Well, maybe there is. The off-brand might be a hair longer. Maybe by a millimeter longer. But the taper is exactly the same. They taper at the same rate. The taper is the same length. They taper in the same manner. No different. The cords, I think I was checking this out last night. The cords are the same length. Exactly the same length. So by matching up the cords, that's how much of a difference in length they are with the connectors. So that's about a half an inch. For $32, I'm not complaining whatsoever. I mean, and look at the memory. It's the same. It's the same. Look. Yeah, one is a little thinner than the other. I don't care. Oh my gosh. I am so happy with these. Just really happy with these. I can't even tell you. Okay, so I'm going to put these off-brand back where they need to go, and then I'm going to put my ChiaoGoos back where they need to go. I don't even know how these... Anyway, highly, highly recommend. Even though, here's the caveat, I have not used them yet. There's the caveat. Have not used them yet. But I think they're going to be amazing. That's what I think. I think they're going to be amazing. That's what I think. Okay, where? There it is. I'm gonna put this back in here where it's supposed to live. I compared these new needles with the higher end ones.
Yeah.
They're exactly the same.
Really?
Exactly. I don't see a difference. The cable is really the only thing different, and that's because it's a smaller circumference cable. Charlotte! Hi, Charlotte. I don't know if you've been in a live before, but it's been a long time. How are you doing? Sam, could I get a glass of water? Yeah, pretty please. How are you doing, Charlotte? I'm so glad to see you. All of my good buddies are here. All of my favorite people have showed up this evening. Okay, I gotta put this away. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you're doing well, Charlotte. What you been working on? Oh. Put those down there. I've been working on my sock. Working on a shawl by Fiberflex. Oh, I love her. I love her patterns. They're usually really, really easy. Usually. Is it a new one? Or is it one I might have heard of? Whew. Oh, I didn't see Linda say goodnight. Linda, if you're still here, good night. Yeah, it's her bedtime. She usually goes to bed about this time. Yep, I'm knitting the socks. And provided I continue to have good luck, I want to knit some for all of my family. Oh, it's new? Beach morning. Yes, it's easy. Her patterns usually are. Is it real open? Most of hers lately have been really open. Not so much lacy, but heavier weight yarn and just real open. Granny Stitch Rectangle Blanket by Creative Grandma. I have been crocheting scrubbies. Oh, that's hard on the hands. That is hard on the hands. I'll move this a little closer so I can sit back. Mesh stitch, yeah. She likes to do that open work. I think she tends to do more of that real open stuff. Okay, I'm on row 2. So right side facing. And so I'm on the 6th. I've got 2 more repeats. So that means 10 more rounds or 10 more rows of the heel flap. And then I'm done with the heel flap. Oh, I don't know if I should put that on. Does that bother anybody? 2 more purses done and a tote bag. Bags are a lot of fun. I haven't done a tote bag in a long time. Okay, row 2, purl 3. Oh, purl. So I got to bring it around to the front. Got 2 more purses. Okay, I read that already. Yeah, I'm not going to try that purl stitch. I'm not ready to try something new just yet. But purling this end stitch is a pain in the neck with 2 strands. I got to go real slow. And these thick stitches have a mind of their own. They just want to fly off the needle. Okay, there's 3 purls. And now I gotta knit 1, slip 1. Moss stitch. I love moss stitch. Let's see. Knit 1, slip 1. Somehow I ended up with an extra stitch. So I had to purl 2 together on my last row. Oh, I'm not thinking. Okay, knit 1. See, I probably shouldn't be doing this when I'm in a live. If I was just doing a whole purl row, that'd be different. Slip 1. Knit 1. Slip 1. I can't wait to be done with this heel. Can't wait. So I can get back to 1 strand. Don't know what I was thinking. I won't do it again. Knit 1. Slip 1. Okay, Yvonne. Have a good evening, Yvonne. Hope you get time to knit. That Bernadine's thing to do socks. That is Bernadine's thing. Bernadine loves to do socks. But she hasn't done one in a while because now she's fixated on making stuffed toys. But she'll get back to making socks. Like she needs to make any more. You can only gift so many socks. And Lord knows she don't need no more. But that's not going to stop her. She likes to make socks. Slip. Knit. Slip. Did I get all that? Yeah. Knit. Slip. Knit. Slip. Knit. Oh gosh. See, I get to the end and it's like, it wants to come off. Slip. And then knit the last 3 for the garter row. Garter edge. Charlotte, I forget, do you knit? Nope, just crochet. Do you have any desire to knit? Did you see that hat she did that was Bag O' Day pattern? The hat that Bernadine did? How long ago was that? I don't remember her mentioning a hat pattern in a while. I will learn one day. Well, watch out when you do, because it's a whole new thing. How long have you been crocheting, Charlotte? Yeah, my stomach's already making noise from that ice cream. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. All right, Maureen, thanks for popping in. I'm glad you did. Good to see you. I saw your last video, by the way. I hope you'll be making them more often. Had a lot of different stitches in it. She made for a lady. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Was that the Stitch Sampler Beanie? That's what I know. Crochet with ladies at the senior center. They knit and crochet. I've been crocheting for about 5 years. Okay. Well, you've got about 2 years on me then. So you must have started during the pandemic. One more row, then I've only got 2 repeats to do, which means 8 rows. Yay! And then I'm done with this part. Uh-oh, that only had 1 strand. I dropped a strand somewhere. That's no bueno. Wonder where that strand went. That's one of the misfortunes with doing 2-strand work. You might not pick up both strands. Then that's not good. When I was a teenager making doilies with my mother. Oh, that's cool. So you had a little experience when you were young. I crocheted very briefly when I was probably, I don't know, 13, 14. A family friend taught me. And she didn't come around all that often because she lived in, where did she live? She lived out of state somewhere. I don't know. And she would come visit, I don't know, once a year maybe. So because she didn't come around, by the time she came around the next time, I was probably disinterested, moved on to something else. But I remember very clearly the blanket I made. I remember it very well. It was all kinds of wonky. But I was still proud of it. Don't know whatever happened to it. Oh, there's another one that I dropped a... Darn it. That's barely a strand. I don't even think that's a stitch. I'm not going to treat that as a stitch. Nope. That's probably how I ended up with an extra stitch on that last row. Don't want to do that again. Purling 2 together to do a decrease when you've got 4 strands. Not fun. Remember the loom kits, pot holders. That's where I started sewing. I've never done anything on a loom. I don't think I would like it. Mainly because of my tremor. Because I've watched people do that. You have to have really a fairly steady hand to use that tool to move your stitches. I don't think I'd be able to do it very well. It would be very slow for me. So I'll stick with the needles and the hook. Needles and hooks. That's a good channel name. Needles and hooks. Okay, there's row 3. They just like hair bands, just longer. So you had surgery, Charlotte, during the pandemic, I'm guessing? think I'm going to save that row for later. I need to concentrate. Hairbands, just longer. Yeah, I've seen the loom. I've seen the loom kits. I don't think I want to do a loom, but it's cool. They're pretty neat. Ooh, ooh. Anybody have any fun plans this weekend? I had a gastric sleeves. Oh, June of 18. How did that go, Charlotte? I know a lot of people that had that done, and it really didn't help them. I worked with somebody that had that, and he gained all of his weight back. I don't know how he looks now. I used to work with him. From my understanding, the sleeve is not permanent. I mean, it's they're not taking out part of your stomach, in other words. My son-in-law had the real invasive one done. Still losing. Wow. Still. After this long. I guess that means it worked. That's good. I'm glad it worked. I don't know what happened with my son-in-law. He had, like I said, he had part of his, what did he have? Part of his intestine or his stomach removed. I don't remember which, but he could only eat a small amount of food. So, he lost a good amount of weight right away. And then next thing I know, he gained some of it back. I mean, it took like 2 years, but he started putting weight back on. Well, now he's taking it off again. So if you can only eat this much food, I don't understand how he gained weight. I don't know. I guess maybe the type of food he was eating. Bottom half of my stomach, yes, it's working so far. So for the sleeve, they do actually cut out part of the stomach. They don't just put something around it to keep it from expanding. That's what I think of when I hear sleeve. Okay. I guess there's just different types of procedures that they do. I don't know much about either of them, I guess. The part where the acids are. That doesn't seem like a good thing to me, but I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I can only eat a small amount. Yeah, my son-in-law too could only eat a very small amount. But I've seen him eat more than small amounts. I think. I think I have. I don't know. But he's started losing again, so well, I'm glad it worked for you, Charlotte. Before I start to eat too full, I stop eating. Definitely a lifestyle change. Yeah. Have you heard of, and I don't know if this is the technical term, but it's something like the reflex, the sigh reflex. When you're eating, and some people don't even notice they do it, but when you're eating, all of us, I believe, at some point sigh, while reading. Well, that's our brain telling us we're full. Most people eat past that point, including myself. So that's a real thing. And a lot of people don't realize that's what that's there for. So I don't know if that would be helpful to you, Charlotte. Yeah. So you're familiar with that phenomenon of the sigh. It's funny because my friend Kelly and I went and had sushi last weekend, and she was the last person I mentioned it to. And we're sitting there eating our sushi, and she's trying to eat less because she's having uh, problems with acid reflux. And I told her what worked for me doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for her. All right, Beverly, thanks for popping in. I'm probably going to be shutting it down here anyway pretty soon. So we'll see you next time. Have a good evening, good weekend. So we were talking to each other, and I was eating, and I sighed. And I said to her, see, I just sighed. I should stop eating. But I wanted to finish. I only had 2 pieces of sushi left, so I wanted to eat them because I wasn't going right home, and I didn't want them sitting, in a hot car before they could get it to the fridge. So I ate those last 2, but I was still not over full. I wasn't uncomfortable. But that is a miraculous way that our bodies tell us, you know what, you need to stop. That's what that's there for, I think. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut this baby down. And my tummy's rumbling because I stupidly made a choice to eat ice cream. So I'm going to have a rough night. But I didn't eat it all. I stopped. So I need to make a little trip. All right, Charlotte. It was good to see you in here too, Charlotte. And I hope you're well, and I hope that you enjoy crocheting on that shawl. And I'll probably put out a video Monday. And who knows, maybe I'll be done with this sock by then. Who knows? But I've got 2 more to work on. So I'll be making socks for probably the next couple of weeks. So it was really good to see you. Take care. And for those watching later, thanks for watching. Whoever is going to watch this long, I don't think anybody will. So take care, everybody. And we'll catch you next time. Bye for now. God bless y'all.